I'm going to do my in cab. My seat belt is securely mounted to the floor of the wall of the seat. It latches and unlatches properly, and it's not ripped, torn, or frayed. My mirrors are adjusted for me. They're clean, they're clear. I can see down the side of my trailer and 200 feet and beyond. My windshield is clean, it's clear. There's no illegal stickers, and it's not cracked or broken. And now I'm going to do a safe start. And for the safe start, I'm going to be looking for oil pressure in the first 5 seconds and my ABS light to come on and go off. And if I don't get oil pressure in the first 5 seconds, I'll shut my engine off and have it professionally looked at. So I'm going to press in on my clutch, make sure I'm in neutral, fire my engine up, release my clutch, and yes, I did get oil pressure. And my ABS light did come on and go off. My windshield wipers and fluid work. My dash and my floor are free and clear of debris. My defroster works. My panel vents work. And my floor vents work. My city horn works. My highway horn works. My left turn indicator works. My right turn indicator works. My high and low beam indicator works. And my four-way flasher indicators work. My oil pressure should be between 20 and 60, and it's currently at 50. My water temperature should be between 175 and 190, never over 210, and it's currently at 170 degrees. My panel lights work. My voltage should be between 12 and 14. They're currently at 13.8. My DEF tank is showing half a tank. My diesel fuel tank is showing 3/4 full. My primary air should be between 110, 120, never over 130, and it's currently at 105 pounds. Okay. We're done with housekeeping. So now we're going to go on to our 5 air brake tests. My first test is my tug test, my tractor and trailer tug test. For this, I'm going to fan my brakes down to 100. And I'm going to build my air back up to 125 psi, and I know that I've reached that when my air governor kicks out. Okay, we got 125 psi because my air governor just kicked out. I'm going to release my tractor brake to test my trailer brake. Push the clutch in, put it in low gear. I'm going to release my clutch very slowly till I feel a slight tug. There it is. My trailer brakes held. That was a good test. I'm going to reapply my tractor brake and release my trailer brake to test my tractor brakes. And once again, I'm going to release my clutch slowly until I feel a slight tug, and there it is. Okay, I'm going to go back to neutral, and we're going to do our service air brake test next. My service air brake test is a verbal test. For this, I would put my tractor into low gear, I would release my brakes with both hands on the steering wheel, I would travel forward at 5 miles an hour, I would press on my service brake, and if my tractor shifted left or right, I would have my brakes professionally adjusted. My next test is my applied pressure test. And for this, I need to fan down again to 100 and build my air back up to 125. And I will know it's 125 when I hear the air governor kick out. Okay. We're just below 100.
On the verbal test,
Uh-huh.
the paper says you release the steering wheel. Do you have to say that?
No, you keep it on now.
Oh,
As
okay.
of a year ago.
Okay.
Okay, for my applied air pressure test, I can lose no more than 3 psi in a minute in a single vehicle, 4 psi in a combination vehicle in 60 seconds. This is a combination vehicle. My governor kicked out. I'm going to put my tractor into low gear. I'm going to shut my engine off, release my clutch, undo my seat belt, get out, go chalk my tires. I'm back. Reattach my seat belt. I now have 2 points of securement. My tractor's in low gear and my tires are chalked. I have 2 things left to do. I need to turn my key to the on position to get electricity to the dashboard, and I need to release my brakes. Okay. Now once again, I can lose no more than 4 psi in a combination vehicle in 60 seconds. So I'm going to set my timer, and I'm going to press on my service brake in 3, 2, 1 for 60 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, test over. I did not lose more than 4 psi. That was a good test. Okay, my next test is my low air warning light test. And for this test, I can my low air warning light should come on between 60 and 80 psi. And I'm going to fan my brakes and look for my low air warning light to come on. And my low air warning light came on right at 60. That was a good test. Okay, I'm going to shut my key off. My last test is my tractor trailer protection valve pop-out test. My tractor should pop out around 20 psi. My trailer should pop out around 40 psi. They can pop out together, but never the tractor before the trailer. And I'm going to fan my brakes and keep an eye on my trailer valves and see at what psi they pop. That's a Volvo. Gotta have the key on for that.
Ah, so that's what it is.
The Freightliner, you don't have to have it.
It'll show you your pressure without the key on.
Yep.
That's what we were debating about.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Leave
that.
it on. There we go. And they both popped out together at 20 psi. Now, it looks like it's a lot lower, but since Volvo makes cheap-ass motherfucking trucks, they don't have gauges with real increments like a real truck, like a Peterbilt or Kenworth or any of them. So, even though it looks like it's lower than 20, just say it. But they both popped at 20. Okay. And that's it.